All right, so we are back here on our index.html page that we've been working on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all of our variables that we created here, and I'm just going to show you, well, we'll maybe leave our first name. So I'm just going to leave the first name variable, and I'm going to show you the first type of output. So this output you've probably seen on a website before. It shows a little pop-up at the top. And so we're going to use a little bit of built-in functionality with JavaScript, and we're going to display that message. So the way you display a message in JavaScript that you want to pop up on someone's screen is you use the keyword alert, and you should see it will come up with this little box. If it's not highlighted, the box will be purple. So we'll say alert, and then I'm going to put an opening parenthesis. When I do that, Visual Studio Code automatically closes it, and it gives me this little message right here, and it says alert, and then in between the parentheses, it has something that says message with a question mark, a colon, and then the word any. So what that's telling us is that in between these parentheses, I can put a message. This is the message that's going to display on the screen. What type of variable can I put here? Well, it can be anything. So I could put in a string, I could put in an integer, I could put in a Boolean. It doesn't really care, but it will take in a message. So let's put in a message here. So I could say, this is a programming course. We are required to start with hello world. So we're going to say hello world, and then I'm going to save that. If we open up our website by clicking the Go Live button or just tab over, you can see that we now have this pop-up in the center of our screen. Or if you're using a different web browser than Safari, it might be somewhere else, but you'll get a pop-up that says Hello World. I can close it, and if we reload the page, we get our pop-up again that says Hello World. And this happens because we've written an alert function that says show a message on this page. The message we want to show is Hello World. This alert function takes in input, so from the keyboard, from the user. So instead of hard coding in the text hello world, we could pass in the variable name, first name. And now if we save it and we come back to our page, now the alert box says TOA. And then when we hit close, we come to our web page. So that's how you do an alert box. Alert boxes are great for showing messages to users. Sometimes you want to show a message that's not designed for the users to see, but maybe if they're digging into the problem on the website, maybe it's not loading and they're a little tech savvy, they might open the developer tools. So maybe you want to send a message that's just for developers. So the way that we do that is instead of using alert, we'll use a different built-in piece of functionality in JavaScript. This one is called console.log. So you'll type the word console and you'll hit tab if you're auto-completing, and then you'll type dot. And then this is all of the things that you could do with a console. But in our case, we're just going to use log. We're going to put an opening parenthesis, and it says it can take in a data, just a piece of data. And it will, and that data can be any type. So similar to the alert, it can take in any piece of data, and it can be any type. So it can be a string, an integer, float, a Boolean, you name it, you can put it in console.log. So I'm going to, once again, type hello world here, and I'll save it by hitting Command S, or if you're on a Windows, hit Control S. You'll notice my dot up here at the top vanished. If we go back over to our web page, the alert box didn't show up because we got rid of that. But if I click on the console tab here, you can see down at the bottom, it says hello world. So if you've been following along and you enabled your developer tools, or if you were on a Windows, if you've opened up your developer tools, you can see this hello world message here. But the average user who doesn't have their developer tools open won't see that message at all. So that's the benefit of console.log. It's great for when you're trying to debug something on your site. You can show test messages there and then take them out before you show it to the user. But that should cover our two outputs. So the first output is alert, second output is console.log, and that will wrap up this video.